Hello, I'm here, and as the title and possibly very, very quiet music in the background would imply, I'm back playing Elden Ring to have another go at Radahn. Hello, Sporty. It's like strange things floating in my coffee. Oh, I don't clean the cup properly, that's why. Ugh. A bit strong, that is. It's a bean problem, though, not a... I put a lot of sugar... looking at it... Looking at this coffee from the angle that I'm looking at, I've got the light from my ring light sort of like glancing off of it, and it looks like the surface of rainwater that's been left in a bucket. Ugh. Poor advertisements. Ugh. Wait, have I clicked into the game? I think I have. Oh, I haven't actually set... Hold on. I'm allowed to spend time not actually doing stuff at the start of the stream. I have a starting soon screen specifically so I can do everything that needs to be done at the start of the stream, without having to do it on stream. I don't know why I don't. I always wait until after I've gone past the starting soon screen to sort stuff out. I wonder if... Oh, I don't think you can. I don't think you can hear what I've got playing very quietly in my head. I don't think what I've got playing in my head is copyrighted, but it's always for the best. What is it that I wanted to do? Ah, yes, I wanted to go to this screen and then select, not that, this, switch that to Elden Ring. If I can, I can do it, I can preload it like that, so it's already waiting for me. I never do that. Playing in my head makes it sound like I imagine it. The song that I've got playing in my head is a song that I imagine in my head quite frequently. It's Mole Music number 3 from the first Dead Rising game. It's just about to end right now, but that song specifically, actually, you know what? I can play it on stream. This, I think that's coming through. Quite really loud, actually. It could be. This song. Oops. There's a specific part of this that plays in my head like all day, every day. This bit here basically just plays in my head all day, every day. On repeat. For some reason, I've never even beaten Dead Rising 1. I've never even gotten past the first like hour or so. I used to play the Dead Rising 1 demo on repeat all the time on my Xbox 360 when I was younger. Which was just like the first mall area, and that was it. There might not be sound. But no, there should be. Da, da, da. I can see that sound's going out. It don't really matter. I do like the Dead Rising soundtrack. The Dead Rising mall music specifically. Hi, Oak. I like Dead Rising soundtrack. It's like perfect for the game. I've been meaning to want to use it as like background music in like a video or something, but I keep forgetting. So today, my plan is to just keep throwing myself at who was it? It was this guy. Just keep throwing myself at the final boss. Backshots are a good career. depends which one pays more. If I could get like if I could get the same amount of money as a good career but by taking a couple back shots, I'd probably take the back shots, to be honest. I don't see why you wouldn't. I feel like that's just the smart thing to do. Yeah, it might be like blasphemous and sinful, but you know, working a 9 to 5 or just getting fucked in the arse occasionally, I don't really see where the problem is. It's not my kind of thing, but I'm not, I'm not gonna pass up on a year's wage for, getting ass blasted a bit. Have I closed my door? Yeah, I have. Let's bring this. Have I got a job? That's one of the 1,000 things you don't ask a woman. You don't ask a man. You don't ask a man where he was on 9/11. You don't ask a man what his education is. You don't ask a man how much money he earns, and you don't ask a man if he's got a job. But, you know, hold on, I forgot how to play Elden Ring. I haven't played it in a while. Where's the button? I need to set... Oh, it's fine. Let's do this. No, that's the stop streaming button. Then do that. There we go. And switch to that. Howdy, sailors. It's me. I'm looking swell. I am looking as good as I always do, and I'm... Oh, I could just stand up and click my heels together like Mary Poppins falling off a chimney. You can ask a man that. That's actually one of the few things you are allowed to ask a man, Visferic. Because you can judge a lot about a man's character based on how they respond to a question like that. Because if they get really like aggressive and defensive, then you know not to hang around with that person because they're boring. Or you know to hang around with them because you know that they're going to be aggressive and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because you can hear about all the weird conspiracies of the world. You can ask dick size. You can walk up to a man and say, word around the offices, you've got a fat cock. You can say that. The video saying that you shouldn't do that is actually that's propaganda. You can do that. I did it frequently where I used to work. I used to go up to my boss and say, word around the offices, you've got a fat cock. It wasn't the best that, I didn't work in an office, and also there was only four or five people that worked there, and the other 3 were women, and they were all a member of the church, so it wasn't the most appropriate thing to say in that regard. But in terms of like, man to man, sometimes you just gotta lay it all out there. My boss was a woman. One of them was. I had like 3, 2 of them were. Of the 5 people that worked there, 3 of them were my boss. So, I don't know how that works. The hierarchy structure of that place was not very not very clear. Your little brother's watching Mr. Tumble, and other characters keep saying Eid Mubarak, or however you pronounce that. Well, maybe it's Eid. I don't know. They're talking about Ramadan or something. They were all called Biden, because that's their last name. They were triplets. Mr. Tumble is spreading the word. He's spreading the word about different cultures. He's seen all the. Mr. Tumble was heavily impacted by the recent riots in the UK, and he thinks that it's his responsibility to teach the next generation. The most British way to say that phrase. What? What? The eyed one. I'm not a Muslim. I don't know how to pronounce it. Unless I said Bossman Biden. But I'm scared. I'm lost. I'm very frightened. Also, Orc, I'm gonna ignore the fact that that you're claiming that everyone on Twitch is talking about my fat cock, because obviously someone is lying somewhere around there. You know if someone knows me personally or not, because they say I've got a fat cock, and if they say that, then they're lying. Don't take the fat cock propaganda. Anyone says anything nice about me on the internet, they're lying. What is this name that you have decided is mine? Come on, go through the door. Oops. I don't know how loud the game is. Oh, cock. Oops. Ah. Alright, I've forgotten how to play this game. But that's fine. But I am nice. No, they're lying. That's propaganda, that is. That's nice guy propaganda. A fat cock is a bad thing. It depends on how long it is. I'm scared to look at Mikula's boyish curves. I might get a little, just a little.
I want to see cock.
I didn't turn my speaker down. Hold on. There you go. Sorry, I wasn't reaching for your penis. You can stop covering yourself. I Get your hand off my penis! Shit. Okay.
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
It's not me. It wasn't me. See, I told you I wasn't reaching for your penis. That's the thing. You thought that I was. I wasn't. I don't know if you can parry that. Okay. I'm probably not. Can you? Okay. I assume that there's a couple of attacks that you can't. Like when he stamps on the ground, I imagine you can't. I also imagine that you cannot. The one where he like kicks you, where he tosses you into the sky. I imagine you can't do that either. I'm actually impressed at my like how I've kind of. I imagine you can't block that either. So that you. I'm still in light load. You were saying, Orc, that you can dodge that attack, the big ball attack. Oh shit! Forgot about that. I'm impressed that that I've kind of remembered how to parry some of these attacks. I threw myself at this so many times that why am I getting mana? Oh wait, it's because of the hood. I think I threw myself at this so much that I kind of learned how to do some of the parries just instinctively. Jump at the end of the run. I mean, if I'm in light load, I can just spam B to dodge it all. You did never tell me that Parry Pill was a masterpiece. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Parry Pill was my magnum opus, and I will never make anything quite as good as that. Okay. Ironic though that it got the least amount of video views that I think any video at my channel has gotten, but you know, you take the good with the, you take the good with the bad, don't you? Okay, that's felt very strong. Nope. Oh. Okay, do that. It kind of, I mean, it helps parrying Radahn in this phase specifically. Well, in all the phases, it helps that his attacks are very wide. Okay. If I dare beat this at any point, like, soon. Okay. I will be annoyed if I beat this, like, within the first hour. Simply because I was hoping to, like, this to last the whole stream. I know, I usually, I do think about about trying to dodge. Every time I do that, where I try and parry, and then in panic, after failing it, I spam it. Every time I do it, I think I should probably not do that. But that doesn't stop me from doing it every time. Oops. Okay. Oop, oh, I forgot about that tank. Yeah, okay. That isn't too bad of an attack if I just don't get hit by it. Too soon? That's fine. I haven't really put much time into making another video recently. I've started like I haven't really got any idea for my well, I know what the next video I want to make is, but I just don't know if it's a video that I have any way of making. That might not make sense because I have everything I need to make the video. That's not the problem. It's just like actually coming up with it and scripting it, and whether or not I can find things to say. And so I don't know if it will end up in the same sort of thing where I'll be working on it for a period of time before giving up and doing something else. So we'll see. Parapir's up there with Beatles Doing You More as one of the best YouTube videos in recent times. That's a high honour. That is a very high honour to put me up next to. Yes, my dagger does have bleed. Sorry, I'm in the way, aren't I? You can't see that part of the thing. Yeah, I'll lift myself up a little bit. You can kind of see it. You can see everything that you need to see, at least. Okay. It's annoying. It's annoying when the attack's like midway through your healing, especially because you got out of your way. I went out of my way specifically there to not get to try and wait, like to wait for him to finish an attack pattern. There are certain attacks that he will follow up with. Like if he does for instance, a certain attack and you hit him, then he will then follow it up with like an immediate counter attack. Whereas if you wait a couple moments before attacking, and they won't follow up with anything. I was thinking whether or not like using. I think that attack is one that does it. Oops. I was wondering if whether or not drinking a potion causes the same thing. Oops. Okay, I've got time to drink. I could just roll towards him during that. I don't actually need to roll away, as long as I'm not standing next to him. Okay, don't get greedy with the hits, because then I can... Then he will get me on the second one. No, I hesitated. Hesitation is defeat. I'm sorry, Ishid, I failed you. There we go. We don't really want that. Da-da-da-da. Doing your mom. I'm doing your mom. I'm doing your mom. Doing your mom, doing your mom, cock. Hup. Shit, I thought I pressed dodge. Oh, give me a kiss. Don't call me the kiss for nothing. Shit. No. No. Ah. Meow. Do I think before I enter the arena, Radahn and Mikola are secretly docking and I scare them so much when I enter that Radahn's fight or flight kicks in and he just starts beating on me? No, actually. I haven't thought of that, Sporty. At no point have I entered... have I gone through here and thought that I spied Radahn quickly zipping up his fucking girdle or whatever it is. He's just quickly slipping it back on. Okay. Isn't Mikola a woman? Or is Mikola the one that's kind of a bit of both? Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button to parry. I was pressing the Lies of P button. Cock. Jump. Oh, bleed should, in theory, make this so easy. Because it does so much damage. Is Mikola a boy? Wasn't Mikola the one... Isn't there a character, like... Or is it... There's one of them. I think it's the final boss of the main game, well, apart from Elden Beast, that is, like, depending on where in the lore it's necessary, they're both, like, male and female. I encounter, you know, this is completely unrelated to Elden Ring, but it's just something that I noticed the other day. I was playing through the World of Warcraft expansion that came out the other week, or last week, and I encountered the first time I've seen a character in that game that was non-binary. Over the past two expansions, World of Warcraft has put a lot of effort into like being inclusionary, and so maybe in the previous expansion there was a non-binary character or whatever, or something along that line, because there was definitely the first time I'd seen gay characters in it, and this not only did I see a non-binary character, which I just never thought about. I was like, that's not going to be something they do in the game, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. They'd also got like the first time they've put a character in that only has one arm. Which is weird in a game called World of Warcraft. There's not any, you never see anyone who's like missing arms or legs. But yeah. Hup. Oops, I thought I'd dove over that. But I started grinding my teeth. Yeah, I did. I started curling my toes and grinding my teeth. The non-binary in my World of Warcraft? No. I also saw that the new race they added, and they gave the women models beards, and I started fucking screaming. Cis-maxing arc. What's this? Why are you calling me Chleb or Schleb or Caleb? Just by a different spelling, a stupid spelling. Curling my toes is a pleasure, not for me. I get so angry that my toes start gripping the floor. It's like Rumpelstiltskin in Shrek 4, or whichever one it is. I ain't seen it. It annoys me a little bit, more than it should, that he only has one parry animation. So even if you parry him with his left or his right arm, no, if you parry his whatever, my right, sorry, he still recoils on my left. You're saying it's Schlev is bred but Polish. What? I'm not Polish. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah! Oh, cock. Oh, that's not fair. Ba ba da 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 da. I've just got gentle Dead Rising music playing in my ears. It's a very nice type. It truly is the perfect music for anything. If ever you need to do anything, and you don't want to sit in silence, Dead Rising more music. 1 and 2. I don't know anything about 3 and 4 onwards. They don't exist to me. Speedrunning Dexter, the serial killer show or the laboratory? Shit. Fuck. I'm not taking back shots. I'm taking front shots. I'm at cock height on Radahn. Look at it. Right there. The serial killer. Ah. Is that good? I remember back in the day, well, I remember hearing about it back in the day when it was the thing, but I just kind of remember it disappearing. I never saw it, but like, because people were talking, it's the same with shit. That's a different time. You like it a lot? Like I said, I was thinking about back then. I was like, oh, it sounds like it's probably good. I never had any way to watch it. But it was the same sort of thing. It's like when I used to hear about Lost or Game of Thrones. Although I tried watching Game of Thrones and that didn't really catch my interest. I know I can't parry the one that knocks me into the air, but I don't know the difference between which one it is. no. Oh, for goodness sake. It's gonna be... Yeah, I hate that. I hate that that attack is... it can just happen in a way that makes it impossible for you to deal with. Okay. This one here is a problematic one, because he does this. Which just gets me stun locked. What is the premise of Dexter? All I know is that it's a serial killer guy. And I was annoyed to find out that he didn't have a laboratory that he would go and make robots and machines and annoy his sister Dee Dee and get into arguments with the local other laboratory haver, Mandark, whose real name is Susan. And they play that off because he has like hippie parents that are like new age for the time. And so they're like, nah, his name's Susan. He kills people who are bad. Ah. So it's just Death Note, but American. I haven't seen Death Note. Am I saying that boy? No, I'm saying that's what the show was saying. That was the joke of Susan, the character of Mandark, Susan Mandark or whatever his name was. The joke of with Mandark Susan or whatever his name was that he was a boy called Susan, and Dexter's sister Dee Dee used to make fun of him for that by going, Susan. Fucking cock! Piss off! No! Fuck off! He kills people because he likes killing people, not just because they're bad. Ah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be a serial killer with a penchant for killing, you might as well. You could probably, you know, at least. Actually, I suppose that's part of the premise: is no one's gonna really notice if you take out a bad person. It's not a bad MO, really. I always just like the episode of Dexter's Lab where he got his big robot out and started fighting. I think there was only like 1 or 2 episodes of that, but I think that was like, that was early me becoming a mecha nerd. That was me liking Gundam before I knew about Gundam. Shit! I hate that there's like a very brief second when he pulls his swords up before the purple starts. I just see something happen, assume that he's moving. Okay. What? Gundam? Gundam's the Japanese robot show. Oops. I spent a stream building some Gundam models. Well, I built 2 actually. No. I don't like that. Yeah, that's white. No! It's so annoying. It's so flashy, it's hard to know what's anything. It's hard to know which are the new attacks and which are the old attacks that I already know how to deal with as well. But at least I haven't completely lost it. I don't feel like I'm much worse than I was when I stopped fighting this boss. It was only a couple weeks ago, really. It wasn't that long ago. I just expected that it was going to go a whole lot worse. Hup. So that's the dodgy one, I think. Yeah, it would have been. I wish I could. I kind of wish that I would have mentioned how fun it is in the parry video. I kind of wish I would have mentioned how fun it is in this to use the I don't know what it is. The charm that I have that gets me shit. The charm that gets me health from critical hits. I kind of wish I would have mentioned how fun it is to edge your health as low as possible when you've got that. Oops, too soon. Let's go over the first 4 seasons. Already went so slow. Now you've got like, well, you got more than 3 left. 50-minute episodes, 12 episodes a season. It drags a bit. That sounds bad. That's probably why I kind of stopped hearing about it back in the day. Is that was probably what got people. Is that it was a cool premise, but then it just didn't stop. It just kept going. No, I should have done it. Yeah. Da-na-na-na. Those sort of the longer shows. I haven't watched anything like that in well ever. The closest I got was watching the first 2 episodes of Breaking Bad. But the length of those. The length of an episode is what kind of scares me off from them. And how much of it there is, like you say, with there being several seasons. Okay, I wanna... No. TikTok brains. No, my brain was ruined before TikTok. I'll have you know. I take that as an insult. I'm a YouTube brain. I'm a Vine brain. I resent the idea that I'm a TikTok brain. Shit. Oh, let me dodge. It's so annoying. It's like I'm not falling over, so my legs still move. Da, 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 da. Same sort of episode. Well, that's the thing. That's the other reason why. That's why I didn't really get very far into Breaking Bad. Is that just the length of the episodes? What I saw of Breaking Bad I liked. My friend keeps wanting me to watch it, and I understand him wanting me to watch it. I say my friend. Everyone who's watched Breaking Bad would say, you know, you should watch it. And I agree. I just... It's a lot. And what's bad is that my friend will be like, I would say that it is a lot to watch, and then he will retort with that you know, like, you've watched Naruto. And it's like, yeah, but I was in a different brain when I watched Naruto. Also, Naruto is in 20-minute segments, so I could just kind of, you know, I don't have to dedicate my time to like an hour. But I liked it. What I saw of Breaking Bad, I did like. It wasn't specifically the length of the episodes didn't help, but that wasn't the be all and end all. The be all and end all was that I just got distracted. Oh, for goodness sake. What? It's beginning to become a bit more clear to me, the that second phase. I need to watch it because it'll open up Better Call Saul, which you and Cinder agree is the best show ever. I know that they're good. I just, it's like I'm looking up at it. It's like I'm looking up at a big mountain that I've got to climb. Okay. Oh, fuck. No, stop that. There we go. But yeah, no, like I think I watched the first 2 episodes of Breaking Bad. And like I said, I enjoyed what I saw. Yeah. Good. You're gonna do the, no, you're not. No. No. I needed that to not happen. Ugh, I need the dodge it. I think if I dodge forward, then I don't get hit by the glowy stuff when he does his swipe attacks. But I'm not too sure. Sometimes it feels a bit random, just based on where I'm standing in the arena, whether or not it does. Okay. Oh. Good. Use this to heal. You gonna pull me in? No. Good. Is that gonna bring me into the second phase? Yeah, it is. I know I can parry them. It's just not being in the middle of being hit by one of the attacks I didn't parry. Okay. Use that to heal. Do a little sprint. Do a dodge. Ugh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know who the Smile is. I know you've mentioned them before. Wait, isn't that who you went to see the other day? I know you've mentioned them a couple of times. Every time you've mentioned them, I've had the very vague thought that maybe I should look them up, but I just never have. Okay. Ah. Good. It's bound with 2 Radiohead members. Is it just those 2? Did they have their own off? Is Radiohead not together? Makes it sound like they're a group of lovers, but you know, what happens on tour stays on tour, I guess. No, that's all right. First one's free, innit?
A 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Shit. No. What? Damn it. I guess if I keep this up, at least I won't have beaten it in the first hour, which is good. Nah. I read that as Metroid attack, and I was very scared. I was like, hold on, Metroid. Okay. Very lucky cycle there. Although it does mean that I'm really far away, but it gives me plenty of time to dodge this. Ooh. Fucking... Should I dye my hair ginger? Should I become the gingerbread man? What if secretly I've been ginger this whole time and this is the hair that I dye my colour? This is the colour that I dye my hair. I don't think I'd look right with ginger hair. I think I'd look weird. I don't. Can you? You can't dye your hair ginger, can you? Because it's like a translucent ginger that you can't really achieve without. Oh wait, yeah, you can't do that. It would just be red. It wouldn't. It'd just be red or orange. It wouldn't be ginger. I once, I once asked my hairdresser whether or not it would be possible to dye my hair like white or something, and he was like, no. So I just assumed that it's not possible for me to dye my hair anything other than my natural color. I wasn't going to dye my hair white. I was just asking him if it was possible. Because I've got so much grey hair that I was like, is it possible to just go all the way? No, I know it's obvious that it doesn't look like it on camera, really. But in IRL, there's a lot of it. Especially when my hair gets longer, it's a lot more obvious. Well, of course, I've got to do. I've got to do it all. Got to do the top and tail, haven't I? It's only right. I've got to do my eyebrows as well. Do my nose hair. Do what little of my facial hair there is. At least I almost did it then. Got to dye my leg hair. Oh, for goodness sake. Front shots are a bad career. Do I want a video of me docking with a man, or do I want a terrible career? I don't know. That's too hard. I'm not too sure if I don't know what I don't know if I could. Then again, you know, just a couple, you know, couple instances of docking or the like, or a bad career. I think I'd take the docking. Hey, Salty. Give me a minute. Okay, it was less than a minute. What? I have no idea what that is. What that's from, sorry. I need to. I think what's holding me back from being a top tier streamer is the fact that I haven't dyed my hair yet. You have two ways to become a top tier streamer: dye your hair or live in squalor. And my room isn't filthy enough to be considered squalor just yet, so I think I've got to dye my hair. Ba-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. I can see just the cheek of Yandere Dev peeking through between OBS and chat. Oops. Okay. Ugh, too soon. You can see my cheeks. Look, you're looking at them right now. Now you can only see one of them. But now you can see both of them. You don't get what you want. I'm a genie. You ask for one thing and you get something else. How big do you think Radahn's penis is? Do you think he's got like a... Do you think... Because if he's meant to be a human, like he's a human, so that means that it should scale with him. Or do you think he's got like a gorilla penis, which is like really small compared to his size? Oops. Oh wait, that's the one you can't parry. Because, you know, or is it like how, to make up for the fact, because the bigger you are, the more it's like the inverse square law or something. The more energy, the bigger you are, the more you have to. The more muscle you need, which means that the bigger you get, the less you can support the size. So do you think that, like, to make up for that, he has like a tiny little pencil penis? If I was a hentai artist, I would definitely give him a pencil penis. There has to be one sketch on some From Software artist's desk, on their computer, sorry, where Radahn has a penis. There's just no way that you go through an entire process of making a character without drawing its penis. There is no way he doesn't have a canonical penis out there. Maybe it's modeled. It's annoying because that stamp attack, the stompy attack, I don't know. It feels different in the second phase, but I for whatever reason just can't. Maybe it's because I'm dodging to the side instead of just straight ahead. Usually, when he's doing it in the first phase, I'm dodging straight ahead, I think, even though in the second phase I'm changing. Which doesn't really make much sense when said out loud. Oh. Too soon. I still haven't figured out the meteor attack, but the thing about the meteor attack and also the waterfowl dance, or whatever it's actually called when Millennia is using it, is that they're attacks that are so brutal, like they're so brutally punishable, sorry, not unpunishable. They're so brutally punishing that it makes me wonder, like, how you're supposed to figure out how to do that on your own. But it is definitely random. It is 100% random whether or not that the stamp attack does damage to me. I'm sure of it. It depends on where in the map I'm standing. I'm almost certain that there are some attacks that I dodge the same, but because I'm standing in the wrong place part of the map, it causes me to, like, die. No. By dying again and again. But iterative changes only work on the millions of cycles. We work on evolutionary scales here. Now, the difficulty in both like the waterfowl and the meteor attack, the difficulty with those is what it looks like. So it is difficult to see what it is that, like, the hitbox of what it is that's attacking me. It's not a problem unique to this game. Any game that uses particle effects to show off a hitbox, or just something that's overly flashy, any game like that is difficult. It happens in WoW all the time. It's not as bad as it used to be, but... Oh, too soon. I don't have to talk. I can sit there in silence. I probably wouldn't have noticed it even if I was Even if even if I was playing on my own, I probably would still struggle. And streaming isn't an excuse because other people can do it while streaming, so. No, no. Okay. Yeah. I've never played a Devil May Cry game. I've they've never been something that I've thought about playing either. It's okay to not be perfect. No, I must be perfect. If I'm not perfect, I'm nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Without perfection, there is only chaos. Okay. If I ever become a VTuber, my VTuber avatar will be Ginger. But if I start a second channel, but like a secret channel that no one knows about, where I use the voice changer, and I'll become a VTuber for that one. You're gonna start calling me GBM. I know that like gingerbread is like a biscuit, but I'm only seeing it when I see the word gingerbread. I'm just seeing ginger, the hair color. No. No, don't dodge into that. Okay. Okay, you're gonna do this now. Good, good. Interesting. Very good. Brains. How kind. Oh no. Oh, too soon. Beautiful. Oops. When I see the cross swords attack, it doesn't trigger in me that I should be able to parry that because of just what it looks like. The gingerbread man. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I know. That's all. I only know of gingerbread man from Shrek. I don't know the actual fairy tale of the gingerbread man. Do you know the Muffin Man? Ugh. So I can parry that attack. I just have to know that I just have to remember that I can. Stop it. I've got to have faith and confidence. It's a game of confidence. That's all. Trust the knowledge that you've gained over the near countless attempts at this fight. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Oh, cock, I thought it was a different attack. I thought that was the one where I have to wait for it to come to me before it actually does damage. Ow. I haven't actually tried to parry Mark. The last time I fought Mog was it wasn't on stream. It was after the stream on my second character, and all I just brute forced my way through by using the by by using the mimic tier. Shit. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh yeah, I could have parried that. I was too busy thinking about Lord Farquaad. Shit. Yeah. Beautiful. Is that going to bring me to the next phase? No, good. Shit. Alright, it's fine. The bleed attack he does. I basically don't know any of Mog's attacks. Don't they all do bleed? Unless it's the one where he does like the multiple screams that you have to have a trinket to be able to avoid. Or not a trinket, the whatever it's called. One of the flask of wondrous physic. Good. Bet that flip attack would feel great to parry if you could, wouldn't it? Probably should have healed before coming into this phase, I'll be honest, but we're here now. Okay. What? No, no. Why is this hitbox so fucking long? No. Oh, I forgot about this attack. Oh! uh... oh, you have I heard nothing but my own heartbeat during that. Let's go. uh it did it. It didn't take that long. Oh, I can't. I feel and hear nothing but my heart. I can't dance. My arms have seized up. My arms have seized up from the tension. uh. Oh, that is very fun. That fight, I'm bright red. That was a very fun fight and very tense. I even almost pretty much not parried. I managed to dodge the meteor attack towards the end. I just had to remain calm and breathe, although that didn't really change much. I think it was luck, but you know. I did it. And you can't say that I haven't beaten the DLC. Oh, it feels very good. Now what? I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. Oh, I'm shaking. I am violently shaking. So turn this on. It's exciting. It's the power of parrying makes everything exciting. Because, to be fair, parrying makes the game harder, because if you're dodging out of the way, you're not going to get hit. But if you're trying to dodge, like, parry, then you're going to get hit if you mess it up, like, that you can't, there's no way to get away. Like, it's the extra, it's probably not that much different in timing, really. But it's the fact that you have to stand there and look at the enemy as it's about to attack you that makes it even more tense. So when it's like, when it's right to the end like that, I like that. I like when I'm fighting. I know. I want to see what this is. When I'm fighting these bosses, look at this guy here, his little stabby attack. When I'm fighting bosses like this, I like when you can tell when I get a good attempt down, because I'll be making noises. I'll just be making random noises to, like, or trying to say just little bits here and there. But the moment that I realize that this might be a good attempt, I go completely silent. What's this then? Touch memory? Ah, it's the memory of the sea. Is there a phase 3? Is there a second? Do I have to fight Godzilla now? It's a fake. Yeah, it was a fake out, and you have to fight through that whole thing again to get into phase 3. Promise me you'll be my consort. I'll take the world a gentler place. I'm still fucking tweaking from the high of winning. The fuck was that? Oh yeah, that'll look great on my dome. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a guy, innit? Alright. Is that an incest subplot? I know that I've heard that there is incestuous beats to the story of this game. Is there anything over here? Oh, I assume not. Is Mikola like Radahn's dad? Or like cousin? Oh, look at this. They're brothers. They don't really. One of them really got the short straw in the genetic lottery, didn't they? Shit! I almost dropped my controller on the floor. What can I? Oh, I could get like one level. It's just I don't know what I'd put it in. I didn't really think that's what I'd put it into endurance. Oh, excuse me. I can guarantee you that there's at least 15,000 images of the of Mikola and Radahn getting up to some funny business. Overpowered. That's it. You only won because you're 190. Am I level 100? Am I level 191? Not anymore. I'm 192 now. That's it. Achievement nullified. Start again. Back to the beginning. You should feel bad. Feel ashamed. Overpowered. What's this? Back in my day, we played these games at level 1. 80,000. I guess this one. I don't know how many Skidoo tree fragments I have. 174. Well, actually, it was 173. Actually, it was 73. It's 1. I was level 6. I was level 6 and I had no Skidoo fragments. I have no armor on. I didn't even have any arms. I didn't install the no arms mod. I bit him to death. Well, no, actually, I beat him without playing the game. Check my achievements. You'll see. I beat him with a. I beat him with a twig. I wanted to. Okay, I want just a little bit more. So I've got like just about enough to get another level. So I feel like the only reason anyone ever opens up the item crafting menu is by accident. I refuse to believe anyone's crafted a single thing in this game. I'm sure. What are my blessings at? 13. I've heard. I don't know if this was in this game or if it was in Bloodborne, because I remember watching a Bloodborne. I remember watching a Bloodborne speedrun that mentioned that in Bloodborne, levels don't actually do that much for how much damage you do. It's the weapon scale. It's like the upgrade on the weapon. Is that the same in the, obviously at level 191 it's going to be definitely stronger than someone who's level 1. But is it the same way in this where the levels aren't actually that much? Hold on. Is it? I'm not too sorry. I'll disappear in a sec for a minute. But is it the same in this where the weapon, the level of your weapon, the upgrade level is more important? I collect my 0 runes. Oh, look at that pleb there, still fighting. There's definitely still stuff around the DLC that I haven't done. So I barely explored up here. I haven't gone over here at all. I don't know how to get over here. I couldn't figure out how to get over here. One sec. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just gonna go check something. I'm back. I was gone for longer than I expected. I assumed that I'm on my own now, but that's fair. I was just talking to my sister. Ugh. I don't get to talk to my sister too much because she doesn't live here anymore, so I just the conversation rolls on. Okay. I wonder why this is so loose. Actually, I know why it's so loose. It's because I play with it all the time. Oh. What's this? Hold on. What's that? Huh? I've got a message from the doctor. Ooh, that's interesting. Why, from Oh, I might be able to start going to the doctor for all my ailments now, because they're changing the way that they're doing their appointment system. You can wait. Oh, it doesn't say what they're just doing. It's whatever. Fine, I'll keep an eye on it. Ugh. All right. How do I get there? That's what I want to know. I didn't want to look it up because it just didn't feel right to look it up. But I want to know how to get there. I've also got the big dragon that I never fought either. Huh. Let's go fly a kite, I guess. Hi, Siggy. Word around the offices. You're quoting Sun Tzu. Do you need a Sun Tzu quote, Siggy? Is that what you need? Hold on. Hold on. I'll get you one, Siggy. Here. I didn't even need Sun Tzu today. I managed to beat the final boss, and look, you can see there. Look, I managed to beat the boss. I didn't even need Sun Tzu. Let me get a good one. If the enemy leaves the door open, you must rush in. There you go. Is that useful? Go if you see if someone leaves their door open, you just go in. If someone leaves the door unlocked, that's just basically a welcoming, isn't it? Be a vampire. When I thought of the Art of War, I didn't feel like it was going to be a pamphlet that's this thick. I was expecting like a tome. Like I was expecting somewhat on the scale of this when I was thinking about getting the Art of War. Like I was expecting that like that. But you know, no, it's just a thin booklet. Mine has 55. Why did you buy the Art of War? I mean, the real question is why did I? I got this when I was like an edgy teen. Actually, no, I got this because I had a friend. We were like looking at. My friend had just started earning money from one way or another, and I jokingly said, get me the Art of War." So we were at school and he was looking at Amazon and it was like really cheap, so he bought it me, which you know. He wanted to see pictures of my feet, but I never gave him those. So I got the Art of War. He didn't get any feet pics. So, you know, who's the winner really? This here is just a load of bullet points, really. So I imagine the way that this is, it's just a bit of a thinned down version of it. It's just a lot of, it's just, yeah, it's just a numbered list of different stratagems, really. If we wish to fight, the enemy can be forced to an engagement even though he be sheltered behind a high rampart or and a deep ditch. All we need to do is to attack some other place that he will be obliged to relieve. Where's the fuck? Where's the extra 100 pages then? Have I not got the full Art of War? Whoever sold me this book was like planning on me was planning on me using this, so those final 100 pages he could use those against me. I haven't got all the information I need. I'm gonna lose if I come up against someone who's read the Art of War. I've been purposefully gimped. When you penetrate deeply into a country, it is serious ground. When you penetrate but a little way, it is facile ground. Alright. Thanks, Sun Tzu. Really useful viewer. There is a proper season for making attacks with fire, and special days for starting a conflagration. I have the demo version. The font is just bigger. There's like 5 square miles of blank. That you got to use a hidden. That's one of the hidden messages. You got to read between the lines. The space between the lines is there for is there for mulling it over. Also, is yours in German or is it in English? Because I can imagine 100 pages of extra words if it's in German, or at least extra letters. That's why it's German. It's because there's like 5,000 words letters per word. When the general is weak and without authority, when his orders are not clear and distinct, when there are no fixed duties assigned to officers and men, and the ranks are formed in a slovenly, haphazard manner, the result is utter disorganization. This really is a book for people who think they know how war works. This was like less than £1. That's why I asked my friend to get it me. It wasn't expensive. But I also wasn't lying about the feet pics part. That part was true. He asked for feet pics and hand pics, which was a bit weird. I don't know why he asked for those. I don't even know if he was gay or bi. Then again, he thought I was gay, so maybe that was, maybe it had something to do with that. Peace proposal unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. €15? You got scammed. It's all the extra ink for all the German words. He was trying to steal my handprints to commit terrible crimes. He was a crimester. He did commit a lot of crime. He did. He always used to like, the police always used to show up at my house because they'd be like, "Oh, did you commit this crime? Did you just steal all this money from an ATM?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I know where the problems happened." He was wearing a mask with my face on it. I'm into bad boys. No, what? There's a reason that I'm using the term "was." Who was my friend? He's also the one that threw rocks at me and tried to stab me. Be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but you'll be my... Wait. Don't be my friend, you can be my bad boy, but understand. Karma for not giving him the feet pics. I should have done. I should have given him my feet pics. I should have sent him a picture of my spread arse as well. He would have loved that. He used to have a collection of pictures of Ariana Grande on his phone. He used to show them me. He'd be like, "Hey, look at this." It's like, I mean, I suppose he probably would have done if he had them. This was before like generative AI. I imagine that if he had generative AI, he would definitely have done that. He wasn't in a good mental space at the time. It's well, the Ariana Grande stuff is that's separate. You know, you can have an attraction to someone. That's fine. The stabbing me and throwing rocks at me, that was the bit that, you know, he wasn't in the best of mental space at the time. Neither was I, to be fair. We probably wasn't the best for us to be hanging out. I hear and I think he's better now, or at least, you know, it's been a long time since the last time I spoke to him, and from what I can tell, he's doing better. He is still alive. If you could rub some, I hear you've got a word around the offices. You've got good mental health. Maybe we can rub our mental health together sometime and come up with some business ideas. What do we do over here? There's a big dragon here, yeah. But yeah, no, he's probably fine. You're close to finishing the main story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla after nearly 100 hours. I feel like with a game such as Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and any of the modern Assassin's Creed games really, I feel like I would never finish it because I just end up getting distracted. Is that 100 hours of like playtime in the main story, or is that just 100 hours like in general? Because I've pretty much given up playing Ghost of Tsushima because I just kept getting distracted by like side content. In fact, when I first played Ghost of Tsushima when it came out on PS4 for the originally, I didn't get very far into it, specifically because I just got bored of it because of the amount of side content and how repetitive and just boring the side content is in that, and the feeling that if I didn't do the side content, then I would be missing out and I wouldn't be strong enough to take on the main game. And so I feel like I that's happened again with Ghost of Tsushima, and I've kind of I've stopped playing it. You play through the DLC as well, and you're over leveled as fuck. Well, that's the other problem is getting over leveled. It's not as big of a problem in Ghost of Tsushima because it's pretty punishing. But to be fair though, I don't really mind over leveling because oftentimes over leveling can sometimes just make you feel like you're playing like you're fighting normally. You know, the problem comes when the becoming over leveled, I would think, makes the enemies do less damage to you. I think that because in Ghost of Tsushima specifically, I don't know how it works in AC Valhalla, but in there, the enemies are very punishing. Like if you get surrounded and just kind of get wailed on, you can get killed pretty quick, pretty easily. But as you level up though, you do get stronger, but the amount of damage that they do doesn't really go that far. You know, it doesn't change that much, but you do more damage to them. So as you level up, you feel stronger, but you will still be punished if you're stupid and you don't think about the way that you're fighting. This is the Scotland saga, the Asgard saga, the Niflheim saga, the Ragnarok saga, the Doorway saga, the French saga, the Niflheim roguelike game mode to do after. What? Why is there so much stuff? I do think that modern games are getting more bloated. There's like so much stuff. It's just like... there's you don't need all that stuff. Just like with Ghost of Tsushima. Hold on, I want to check actually. There's like 3 parts to Ghost of Tsushima. It's like split into thirds. I have played 26 hours. I have almost hit 27 hours in Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, and I am probably not even halfway through the story because I just keep getting given side content to do. Obviously, I don't have to do all the side content. I can just go through and do the main quest. But then it's like, well, if I don't, then I've not upgraded my armor, and I'm not going to have upgraded my sword, and I'm not going to have gotten new abilities and things like that. And so I have to, you have to go through and do all the side content, or else you're going to struggle with the main content. And like 26 hours, I should have beaten the game by now. I was gonna Orc. I do apologize. I was talking to my sister. Oh, and that's even that's even without the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima's got DLC. It's like free DLC. It was like just bonus content that was added, I think, after the game came out. But so many games, at least as far as I'm sort of can tell, is that so many games they're very good games, but you just end up playing them for too long that it just kind of the magic wears off. Because Ghost of Tsushima is like it's a beautiful game. It looks really nice, and plays really nice, and the sound effects and pretty much everything about it is really, really good. It's just really long. It's like, I just want to be a samurai. I just want to kill people. It's like I want to play through Persona 5, but that's the game that doesn't have. It has a ton of side content, but most of the side content in Persona 5 is also main game content, and so that game's like stupidly long. I bought it on Steam when it was on sale on Steam the other week, a few months back, and I've just not got around to play it. I've got so many games that I've bought on Steam to play. You play Ghost for 10 hours a day, you haven't touched it since. I mean, that's kind of similar to me. I got to a point where I'd load up, I'd think like, oh, let's play Ghost of Tsushima, and I'd get tired thinking about playing it. I was like, I'm just going to wander around and do nothing for like, half an hour, maybe take out a few bandits and a few Mongols here and there, and then, like, what? Because I'd be like, oh, I'd have to... Starting each quest in Ghost of Tsushima felt like a chore. It felt like I'd get locked into it, and then I'd have to do that, and it's like, I could go and do side content, which is shorter, but then you get locked into that, and it's like, well, I'll do like one side quest, and then be like, oh, I should probably go and do the main quest, but I just can't be bothered. And then you've got to walk all the way there, which is like, it's very nice from an atmospheric point of view, but then on your way there, you get distracted by other things, and it's like, I just want to get to the end. I don't want to get to the main mission. Because like the main mission and the story and the characters are really good, but just everything about it is just so draggy. It just keeps. It's just. It kind of. I feel like in a sense it embodies the idea of Zen and being like, oh, you gotta take everything slowly. But it's like, yeah, it's a game, innit? I don't wanna. But no, I do I still like it. I've beaten Ghost of Tsushima once, so it's not like I'm missing out on not finishing it again. A pretty important involving Niflheim roguelike minigame inside the game where you've got challenges of the gods where you can get cool weapons. You've got river raids where you can get armor from different parts of Europe. So you can play the Asgard Saga before, during, and after Ragnarok. It just keeps going. It's because they just kind of think that games have to be like Sorry, I think part of it is like the price of games keep going up, so they feel like they have to keep adding more to justify it. And it's like, no, you just have to make the games good. I've I very much liked the ending of Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not going to spoil it, but that was something that ooh, things. You got the whole bundle on sale for 30 quid. That's another thing about Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, they do have to keep justifying the price increases, but no one buys them because, they can't be that amazing and that doing amazingly because of how like cheap they get. Maybe that's the whole point. They make the game so bloated and full of so much stuff that when they eventually go down in price, everyone thinks that it's a good deal because it's gone because of how much stuff is in it. So I wouldn't pay full price for this, but 30 quid is like amazing. Oh, okay, can't go in here. Wait a minute. There's a way here. There's just 3,000 damage with that. This is a trap, isn't it? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's biting onto my neck. But yeah, no, I've was that something? No, he was just taking a piss down that hole when I walked in on him. To be fair, a lot of games, a lot of the games aren't really worth the price that they release at. I don't think, unless you're a hardcore fan. It's like I refuse to believe that the new Call of Duty is going to be worth 70 quid on launch. But a lot of games will, once they go down in price, it's like, yeah, it's fairly reasonable. I mean, fuck, you see, I hate to bring it up again, but I just have to. Like, fucking 7 Days to Die being 50 quid. I am fine, like, up to 30 quid. I'm fine with that, because in a couple of days, in about a week's time, Space Marine 2 comes out, and that's 60 quid. I might buy that, because I've been looking forward to the Space Marine 2. I've very much enjoyed Space Marine 1, so I might be, but I've heard that Baldur's Gate 3 is worth it. It's like Sun Wukong is a game that I'm semi-interested in, but I don't know if if I'm £60 interested. I think that some games definitely are worth it. Like, from what I've heard, Baldur's Gate was definitely worth the price that it launched at. People liked that. I don't know if and how Call of Duty is going to justify the price that it's launching at. I'm looking forward to the true open beta that's starting soon. Oh, I don't do that. Because I know that... What the fuck is that? Where did you come from? Oh, it's stuck. Do you think GTA 6 will be worth like 90 quid or whatever it ends up being? That's unfortunate, isn't it? I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out and it be awful. Simply because of how long it's been in... I feel like GTA 6 has to exceed everyone's expectations, or else they're going to think it's bad. Simply because of how long it's taken to come out. I think I also once got GTA 5 for free on Epic. But I bought GTA... I had GTA 5... It's weird to think, like, GTA 5 is the last Grand Theft Auto to come out, and I got that when I still had the Xbox 360. In fact, GTA 5 was probably one of the last games I got on my Xbox 360, and I got GTA 5 the day it came out. I tricked my dad into buying me GTA 5 on the premise that all my friends were playing it and I would miss out. And I almost got caught too, because the guy at when I called my dad up because he was like at work, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, GTA 5 came out. My friends are playing it. You know, can you get it me?" It was with money that I would have, I didn't have the money at the time, but it was on the promise that I would get him the money. I basically took a loan out from the bank of Dad, and I almost got found out that I wasn't going to play it with my friends simply because he got to Game, which is the games. It's like GameStop. He got there, and the guy behind the counter was like, "Did you know that? Did you know that that there's no online yet? It's not going. The online isn't going to be out for a while." And so my dad called me up and was like, "All right, he's just told me that there's no online, so you can't play it with your friend." And I was like, "All right, yeah, I know about that." He got it me anyway. That was also like the first time that I explicitly asked my dad for like an 18 plus, and he was like, "Yeah, all right." But I really liked GTA 5 was fun when it came out. I haven't played it since, and I also got banned, so I can't play GTA 5. I actually need to remember. I need to find out which account. When GTA 6 comes out, I need to make sure that I don't log in with the account that I'm banned from GTA 5 on, just in case I get banned from GTA 6. I'll probably buy GTA 6 when it comes out, though. In fact, I would, because it's not. I don't think it's coming out on PC for like at the same time. I think they're doing the same thing that they did on when GTA 5 came out. I think GTA 6 is coming out on PS5 exclusively for a period of time. I think if it comes out on PS5 first, I would probably use that as an excuse to buy a PS5, depending on how I feel. It might come out on Xbox, but I don't want an Xbox. If either way, I'd probably just use it as an excuse to buy a PS5. I used Red Dead Redemption 2 as an excuse to buy a PS4, so... No, I didn't. I used Spider-Man as an excuse to buy PS4. What's all this? Oh. But no, GTA 5 was fun. I played through the story a handful of times. Because, of the, I got the bad ending. I got the wrong ending. And I was like, oh, shit. Now I've got to play through the game again. So what's this area that? What's going on here? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Unless there's... Oh wait, no, I picked up a key earlier. I think I might have the key for up here. There we go, yeah. But no, it was GTA 6 I want to play. I want to play Space Marine 2. Although I'm a little bit tepid on the idea of Space Marine 2, simply because of how the launch of Darktide went. Darktide came out, and that was like not very good, and it's still apparently not very good. So I'm a little bit concerned about how Darktide's gonna, Space Marine 2 is gonna be, especially because of the way it looks a little bit. Not like visually what it looks like. It looks fine visually, but the actual game itself just looks a bit worrying in the way it's laid out. And then obviously Sun Wukong, and I want to try and convince myself to buy Call of Duty, but I mean I need to try the beta. But it's just for some reason in my head, Call of Duty is a game that I'm like, go on, you want to play that, even though I haven't wanted to play Call of Duty in a long time. And I'd only want it for the online, so it's not like I'd be doing anything. It's not. I wouldn't even be buying it for content, because it'd just be stuff that I'd play on my own. All right, fellas, what's going on in here? The most played game is the most played game is Dark Souls 3. 400 hours if you don't include League of Legends. You have to include League of Legends. If you've put more hours into League, you have to. You have to. It's too late. You put 6,000 hours into League or whatever. You have to include it. I don't know what my most played game is. Because it's either if it's not War Thunder, it's World of Warcraft. Your name's tainted. It's what happened. You put your entire time. You put a significant percentage of your life into League of Legends, and it never leaves you. It becomes part of you. Okay. I think my most played game might actually be World of Warcraft, because I put a lot of time into War Thunder, but I feel like just over the course of my whole life I've put more time into WoW. But it could be wrong. I've played it a lot. I did nothing but play World of Warcraft all day yesterday and the day before, and the day before. I came back to WoW because the new expansion started, and I was a few days late to the starting of the expansion. Because I didn't really feel it when it first came out. I was like, I'll play it eventually. But then I started playing it. I came back to it, and I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I don't really. Probably played it for about about an hour or so before going. I'm not really, it's not really catching my interest. I'll probably just come back to it at a later date. At which point, I then went to do something else. I knew that was going to happen. At which point, I went to do something else, and there was like the creeping feeling inside that was like, "Go on, why don't you play? Why don't you want to play World of Warcraft? You go on, do that again." And so I started playing it. Even though I had no real reason to, I then continued playing it, and now I've done nothing but play it for the past 3 days, and I mean, I was playing it before the stream started as well. I was gonna use it. I was gonna use it as I was gonna play it on stream, but as I was playing it, I realized that World of Warcraft is my head empty game. Not a single thing goes through my head while playing WoW. I don't even think this new expansion is very good in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't really. It doesn't capture my interest. It didn't make me feel as like. I don't know. It didn't capture the same feeling that the previous expansion did, and it's definitely not captured the feeling of me playing WoW that I used to have when I was younger. You haven't touched League in 4 months, and you don't want to. Yeah, no, I've. From what I hear about League and the few minutes that I've put into it, I've not ever wanted to touch it. I've spent a very, very small amount of time playing League in my life, and I never want to play it. It's the same with Dota. I tried playing Dota, and I was like, no. I think I liked League slightly more than Dota, but not enough to make me want to play either of them. I actually had a long time ago. I had access to the Dota 2 beta. I think that's still actually on my Steam account. I think I still have the Dota 2 beta on my Steam account somewhere. Anyone in there? Oh, all I ever wanted was Dota 2 beta. Oh, all I ever wanted was Dota. My Dota. It's my Dota key. Was that beta key? There we go. That's it. I'm all alone. I'm in my lane, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting for patch day. There's a song about wanting to get into the Dota 2 beta that I remember hearing a long time ago by Area 11. Actually, that was like the song that I heard before. I didn't even know that was Area 11, and then I heard Area 11's music, and then I went to their channel, and I was like, oh, that's the people that did that song. You're not gonna know. I'm almost certain you don't know who Area 11 is, and that's probably for the best. It's unfortunate they didn't really. It's like a 2010s anime band, but they didn't make they made anime inspired music, and so I think they tried to move on from that, and then it didn't really go anywhere. I remember in my head there were a lot when I was younger listening to them, they were a lot more popular in my head. So when I came back to them many years later to be like, oh, how are Area 11 doing? And I saw that they weren't actually doing amazingly and that they weren't incredibly popular. I was like, oh, I just for some reason thought they were. Which is unfortunate. They probably could have been alright. Area 11 is a reference to Code Geass. Dev said it's free, but it really costs you a part of your sanity each game. They make money through selling skins, innit? Or can you buy the actual heroes? Because I feel like I remember there being a thing where if you play the game, there's like a rotating cast of heroes that you play, or champions, whatever they call. I assume it's heroes. It's close to that. I feel like I remember there being like a rotating cast of heroes you can choose from that changes like every month, every week or something. And if you wanted a specific one, you could pay for it. Or maybe that was. Well, I think that was Dota, but I don't know if that's something that League did as well, or if that's even something that Dota still does. I've only put a few hours into it, so I'm not 100% certain. How do I get onto there? Do we drop down, or can I climb up? Maybe I can just walk up. Oh, it's actually steeper than I thought it was. These guys hanging out. Don't mind me. You know what? They're just vibing, aren't they, really? You know what? Yeah, I'd fuck with that. I'd hang out with those. If I was there in real life, I don't think I'd ever want to leave. I didn't know you, but I thought you. Yeah, in-game currency. Okay. But I imagine that's in-game currency you can also buy with real money if you would like to. It wouldn't be a free-to-play game if you couldn't buy the free currency with real money, as opposed to fake money. You can feed Monopoly money into your computer, into the disk tray. Yep. It's fine, don't worry about that. Have I been in here before? I don't know. Up. Oh, he's just a guy screaming. Yeah. Nah, it's like I said, and you said, it's in every game. It's just it's the price of of free games, isn't it? The price of a free game is being able to, pay to progress. Which I don't necessarily disagree with. I'm not 100% against it. Alright, I haven't got anywhere near enough to be able to get a new level. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I'm not a huge fan of. I don't really like microtransactions, but if the game is fun. Hello, Lamenter. Interesting. What are you doing? Oh, he's got a massive head. Okay. What's he up to? What is he up to? What the fuck is going on? Did I accidentally... What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I've got... What the fuck is... What the fuck? They're laughing at me and now I'm dead. What the fuck? They laughed at me to death. Okay. I know, I didn't know, I didn't know that was going to happen until I did it. What sword what sword have I got? I use that if I wanted to. What was the other weapons that I've got? Use these. This is just more damage. What do I want to use? What's this look like? That's a boring looking sword. I don't want that. These swords aren't much better looking, but you know. Nah, I like my preferred free-to-play game style is the Team Fortress 2 style. Okay. Do I just have to wait for the thing to spawn? I don't like the way War Thunder did. What the fuck? Oh, this is not fun. So I can't... What are you doing? Fuck off. But then they laugh at me, and then... Alright. Where'd Radahn go? Yeah, he dead. But they laugh at... I've got little joyous things around my head. What's this do? Ow. Ow. Yeah, it's not. Look, what the fuck is going on? What? Stop crying to death. I haven't got all day. I'm going to die one day, and I'd rather not be laughing when it happens. Yeah, Radahn cheated in the door. I could have pulled out a Glock and it would have been fair. To be fair, on the whole idea of like the War Thunder, the free to play aspect of War Thunder, I don't mind it doing that. My problem with War Thunder is is how long it takes to grind for everything. It was a great fight, this Spirit. You missed it. You missed just how amazing I am at playing Elden Ring. Am I missing something with these guys? Like, is there something about these guys that I'm... I could do that. So they like they cry, and if any of them are left alive, it causes the little things to be left like around me. So during this phase, I want to try and take out as many of them as possible, which would be a whole lot easier if they, you know, attacked me like a Kung Fu movie instead of... Sorry, Kung Fu, not Kung Fu. This isn't King Kong. Okay. You're red. You're the main guy, okay, so that's how I tell the difference between the main guy and the other guys, is whether or not he's covered in blood and red. I kind of get how this fight works. Where are you? There you are. For goodness sake. Yep, can't. There he is. I don't know why they all just died then. I didn't do anything, but for some reason they're all dead now. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Lamenter's Mask. You just had to make sure that there weren't too many of them crying. It's an interesting idea for a boss. It's pretty annoying. The problem with it is it's annoying. When he splits into the many of them, it's having them all attack like regular enemies is just a bit irritating, but it's not too bad. I am, you know, probably, most certainly, definitely over-leveled, but, you know, it's not called, you don't call it being over-leveled, it's called being prepared. It's preparing for every eventuality. But yeah, if too many of them, every time someone cries, you get like a little head floating around you, and if you get too many of them, then you die. Yeah, cried, yeah, laughed or cried. Well, some of them are crying and some of them are laughing, I think. Dead, 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 dead. Okay. I've been over here before, not on stream. I wandered around this place off stream at one point just to see what I could find, and I can't remember finding anything. Well, I just found that, what I've just done, but... Because, like, I know there's quite a bit of the DLC that I haven't seen. Like, there's the big dragon, and... There's another divine beast, divine dancing dragon beast thing. That oh. There's another divine dancing beast thing somewhere that is even more annoying than the first one. Bad career or good career? Bad career, because then I can turn a bad career into a good career and it looks better on me. You know. It's like, would you take £4 million or a dinner with Snoop Dogg? Well, I would take the dinner with Snoop Dogg. It's in the room. Yeah, wherever it was. I found it on one of my playthroughs. I can't remember which one it is. And I tried fighting it, and it was too difficult, and I gave up. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake! Do I think I would be happier if we don't play the free but costly games? Probably, because generally the free games are designed specifically to get you to continue playing them. Whereas, you know, games like Uncharted, which I've never played an Uncharted game, but those sort of games are single player, and so they have to just have a story that you will want to play and learn about, and characters that you want to spend time playing as and interacting with. And so, free-to-play games that have, you know, microtransactions their only goal is to get you to continue playing the game, because the longer you play the game for, the more likely you are to put money into it. No. And so they have to use tactics that they have to lower your mood, so you use money to raise your mood. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. That's the motto of life, really. Okay, so here is absolutely useless. I hate these big guys. I have yet to kill one. And every time I go near them, they just are annoying as hell. How do I get down from here? Because it's standing on the way down, isn't it? It's fine. Have a little sip. Quick sip. Mmm, cherry flavored. I just kind of, I was actually just thinking about what the crimson flask of the flask of crimson tears would taste like. I feel like it would taste like just like horrible medicine. I can't imagine it tasting nice. I imagine it tastes like cowpole. And cowpole is disgusting. That's where I did the thing. Are they sour? Is that canonical? I imagine, it just looks like a container of I don't know if cowpole is something that exists outside of the UK. It's like liquid paracetamol that you can feed to children. I always used to hate the taste of it, but there were people like whenever I'd mention cowpole to the people at school, they'd be like, "Oh, I fucking love cowpole. I'd drink it by the fucking bucket full." And I'm like, well, first of all, that would kill you. See, you're one of them. You're one of the stupid people that thinks that cowpole tastes nice. That, me not liking cowpole, me thinking cowpole is disgusting, is my my survival instincts being higher than yours. Cowpole, like, if you drink too much of it, you'll die. It contains paracetamol, so it will kill you if you drink too much of it. As a child, you don't know that. You just grab it out of the cupboard and start sucking it down, and then you die from cowpole poisoning. It's disgusting. It made me vomit one time. One time I was like, I don't feel very well. And my dad said, my dad was like, here, drink this. I did, and immediately threw up. Which, you know, ironically did make me feel better, but, you know. Medicine isn't meant to taste nice. Because if you do, you have too much of it. And if you have too much medicine, you die. My dad told me once that paracetamol is like... A paracetamol overdose cannot be reversed. And that's now made me like afraid of paracetamol. Like, I've said that. I said that to my dad. And he's like, he wasn't joking, but he was like, oh, you know, you have to have a lot of it for that to be the case. And I was like, yeah, but if it's you know, if you can't reverse a paracetamol overdose, now I'm scared of paracetamol, and so whenever I have it, if I don't know how long ago it was, if I've got like a bad headache and I take paracetamol, I will, and I don't remember what time it is that I took paracetamol, I probably won't take paracetamol for the rest of that day because I'm scared that I'll somehow have more than like too much. Even though I'm pretty certain that if I had 4 tablets within 6 hours, I'd probably not die. I think I need more for it to kill me, but I still don't trust that. And so, and like, even if I do know what time it is that I took the previous set of lot of paracetamol, I will still leave it longer than the recommended amount of time, or the amount of time, simply because I'm scared of dying to it. molecule has an L config. Fucking L molecule. And you pass it through urine. Does that mean that I could, if I had like a missing kidney, then I'd be more susceptible to paracetamol death? How do I... Did... On the back of the box, it should say if you have one kidney, you can only have half as much paracetamol in 24 hours. What's that noise? Dead. What is that noise? It seems to be coming from the mountain. I have no idea how to get over there, though. I know that I've got... there's a boss over there. I haven't. That's the thing. I don't know how to get... I don't know where he is. I've been... that's pretty much what I've been running around looking for this whole time. Just slightly not. Just without really saying it. I'm almost certain there's nothing over here. Because I think I can tell by what the map looks like. It's just a sheer drop. Or maybe actually. Oh, maybe no. I never went this way, so maybe it's over here. It just didn't look like it on the map. Just to beat the bird. There you go. Yeah. Imagine just seeing a man riding on a horse, just hitting every animal that he sees. Some a policeman got arrested for running a cow over in the UK recently. I don't really get it. I don't know how you can run a cow over. But apparently there was a cow in the middle of a road, and the police officer just rammed into it as hard as he could. And got arrested. I don't know if he got put in prison or he's got, a fine and a heavy scolding, but I'll go up there in a minute. I'm just having a look around, so I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, I didn't know this place existed until just now. You never know what they might be hiding over here. The most overpowered weapon in the game might be just around this corner. It's not, but, what if? Imagine. Okay. Oh. There you go. It doesn't... This felt a little bit wrong, that did. Alright. I thought from looking at the map, the reason I didn't come over here is because of that drop. Because of the way this map is here, I assumed that there was going to be something here that you would come this way from. I didn't actually check what I got from fighting Radahn. Shit. Oh, what's this? Oh, dear. I should probably go and check before I go and do anything else. The dagger is really good. I don't know if it would be good against something that I can't parry. The reason the dagger's good is because if I parry, then the reason the dagger is good is because of parrying. I want to see what. Wait, hold on. I forgot how to. There we go. I'm going to assume I can't parry a dragon. Da, 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 da. Ah, okay. I can't use any of them anyway, so. Anything good in here? No. Well, I mean, I could probably get some better armor from here, but maybe. Is back shots the meme of the day, Visveric? Did you wake up this morning with back shots on the mind? It'd be nice if you could do. You can do Y and then X to just go straight to the Table of Lost Grace. It'd be good if you were in the Table of Lost Grace, if you could do the same thing, but it would take you back. Ah, my eye! Poke myself in the eye. But if you could do it to go backwards, every day, but particularly today. Try a twin blade. What the? I mean, I'm using a twin blade. Technically, I'm using Radahnn's twin blades. But you mean one of these, one of the curved swords? I want a sign that's the meme of the day. That's in the style of like the soup of the day sign, like a chalkboard behind me that has meme of the day written on it. And it's just like, yeah, what's today? It's fucking bringing back Big Chungus today. How do I go? What's the? There we go. There it is. I think it's a Doge Day. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit bad luck, Brian. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to the idea of fighting Bale. I don't like fighting dragons, I'll be honest. They're not... Are these dragons fighting each other? If I don't have to fight these, I'm not going to. Try Eleanor's pole blade. Is that a weapon I have, or are you just making stuff up? I can use that. I can use the serpent flower because it's got fire on it. I thought that said... I don't know why, but I thought that said Vulgar Militia Hotel. Oh, I could punch and kick it to death. Take that. Bale. Oh, Bale. I'm coming for you. I can smell you, my dear. I do know that I think there's another boss that I haven't fought in this. I hadn't even got the faintest of clues how to get to the other one. Hello, Bale. Oh, I feel like I'm on that. It's that bit in Shrek where you're trying to get to the castle. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Oh, is that freeform physics? Absolutely not. Physics? Freeform physics in a game such as this? Never. Are you Bale? Who are you? No. You're not Bale. You're Senesax. Senesax. I'm just going to ignore it. Can I ignore you? Or do I actually have to fight? I might actually have to fight this one. Or is this even, like, got anything to do with it? Did I take a wrong turn? Don't mind me. See you later. Just I think there are, like, things that do more damage to dragons, but there's, like, some dragon spears you can get, but I tried throwing one at a dragon once, and it didn't do anything. Like, it barely did any more damage than usual. Ah. I'll get to Fiona soon. Okay. Does this helmet do something? Slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Mikula's light. Oh. I was just wearing it because it was something different, and I won it. I got it from the very end, so I was like, this is my prize. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my prize, and I would like it. I earned it. I'm wearing it. That's what I do whenever I would win a trophy, like a sports trophy. They would see me like drinking out of it. I'd use it at the desk on the dinner table, and they're like, "Why are you drinking out of it?" And I earned it. I'm drinking from it. Don't call it a cup if you don't want me to drink from it, you know. Da da oh. Belle, I can smell you. You smell like brimstone and lightning. Honestly, it'd probably smell like, it's gonna smell like brimstone and lightning. That'd probably, what's this? What is it? Ozone. I don't know what ozone smells like, but everyone that I've heard describe the smell of ozone describes it as the smell of death. Like, it just smells like something that you shouldn't smell. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Is this looks like this is a Bale arena right now. Do I care about my souls? No, not at all. This is a cool looking arena though. Oh, it's the same as the Parthenax. What's it called? The other big dragon that I fought. That's not exactly. That's not how I expected the to enter. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Oh. Well, this is certainly a boss fight. Oh, he's missing a leg. Well, he's missing a lot, actually. Ow. He's missing more than just a lot. He's missing quite a bit. Well, I am. Consider me not excited. Of what I have experienced, I do not like what I have felt. So let's just let's just keep going. See what we can learn. Okay. But you know, that's my first death, so I've still got plenty to learn about the boss. Alright, it's fine, I didn't want to dodge that anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh. I am very much of the camp of dragon bosses aren't very good. Don't dodge. It's not going to do anything, is it? Like even outside of this going to be difficult, it's they're not a fun boss type. Because of, you know, whatever that was. Did you lose everything to the Placiduous X? Use the Milady. It doesn't change the amount. It loses magic damage, but it does slightly more regular damage. Ugh, it's such a horrible thing. Like, who decided? I fought this boss 3 times now. It's my 3rd attempt, and I already hate it. I already hate it because it's horrible to fight. Hi, Sporty. Dragon Ball. There's no. How? How do fights get this? How does this happen? Huh? Ugh. I like that he blinks, though. That's a nice little animation to add. It's not necessary to make him blink, but they did. Alright. Try a weapon that attacks slightly differently. I can't even parry. That's the boring part about it. Look at that. It's like... I fucking hate the hitbox of dragons. They're so shit. This sword's great. I wish I could stagger this. Oh. I can't even lock on to like his body instead of his head. Like, it's so annoying. It is a good sword though. I've used it in several playthroughs. I just don't. I feel like I need like speed with my weapons and not anything else. I feel like I need to be able to get as many hits off as possible, or as few hits off. You know, I need to be able to. I need to be nimble. I'm gonna end up going back to the dagger again. Look at that! Like what? Just fucking make the hitbox like 3% bigger, and that would have been perfect. If I don't lock onto his head, I can't see anything. I thought my character had hair and was blonde for a second there. I was like, I can't remember doing that. Doing his cock. Ugh, I hate everything about this boss. Alright. This weapon's shit. Let's go back to this one. Oh, don't worry. 30% of my distaste for this fight comes from I know that there's another phase. Ugh. Right. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Okay. I'm noticing a pattern there at least. Ah, okay. Yeah. If I attack too quick out of that, then he does it. He jumps away. I miss Radahn already. I want Radahn back. Oh no, okay, never mind. Well, I mean, I did kind of attack him there, but I don't think that is... Okay, yep, I know. What do you hit? Just hit him! Oh, this is actually the worst boss in the game. some of that like tail swipe is annoying because it doesn't. I might just not be. No, I haven't clocked onto it yet. I haven't picked up how like the cues of it. But that feels horrible at the moment because it doesn't feel like there's any warning for it. Sometimes he jumps away and uses it, and sometimes he jumps away and doesn't. Oh, don't fucking... Do you think... Do you think they factor in the awful camera when making these bosses, or do you think they make them and then realize that the camera is 90% of the difficulty? Alright, what are you doing? I mean, it looks cool. I get that. Think I can parry that? Yep, he's gonna blow up and do damage to me. Yep, there it is. I managed to put it off there because I got the what's it called? Critical. I managed to stagger it. I can't imagine it's going to be too difficult of a boss once I get it down. It's just it's just a case of learning all the... I dodged. It's just a case of learning what every attack looks like and dodging them accordingly. Which is, you know, easier said than done when the timing is just a little bit not right. I'm used to... I've been used to... When I'm watching his attacks come in slower than usual. It makes sense, he's big. But, like... Look at that, like... Yeah, yes. Oh, great, yep. I'm glad I don't get motion sick easily. Fuck off. Oh. I can genuinely see this boss being impossible for some people purely because they, like, cannot purely because they just can't take it because of it being too jerky. I use my tiny shield. I've got my tiny shield ready. Visually, this boss looks cool. I like the look of the boss. I like it being a dragon that's been completely ripped to shreds, and then when it brings out its cool big wings in the second half, in the second phase, it looks cool. Fuck off. But that's about all it's got going for it, unfortunately. I think it's mostly because I'm more of a, you know, I do prefer fightings, the sort of fights in Sekiro and, you know, the Radahn fight and like Lies of P fighting, where you can parry everything. I am a little bit unjust on it because of that. I have already shown my bias towards parrying. I imagine if you're more of a hardcore Dark Souls player, or well, you know, like the sort of person that maybe sees is lent into the whole meme of Dark Souls being about rolling. Maybe if you haven't played Sekiro or Lies of P. I can't remember. It could have been you. Honestly, it could have been anyone. I think I was also trying to parry Midra at the time. For some reason I did, but either way, Midra was a good parry. The humanoid sword users are fun. Oh. I struggle to dodge that. One, because it's just hard to tell where when it's time. But also because I can never tell if it's... I can't tell which attack it is when he's doing that. I can't tell if it's him charging up through the laser or if it's him gonna grab me. I also forget that the grab attack happens, I'll be quite honest. It's because I wasn't in my parry phase when I was playing Renala. I have since tried parrying Renala, and it is fun. I don't think I've beaten Renala though on any other runs. Or at least not with parrying. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. No, I think I might have done actually. I can't remember. But no, Renala was fun to parry. I just wasn't in my parry phase at the time. Because I had only just... I was still in my Sekiro... Elden Ring parrying his shit phase. Ugh, I dodged the wrong way. No, don't that way. Why am I unable to dodge that? What's it doing? I don't know it did that. Oh wait, is this phase change? Wait, no. It's just... It just coincidentally did that during its phase change last time, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is that so shit? You're the one who forces things like... You're the only one who, like, says anything. I feel like, you know, if there was... If there was 50 people here, I feel like there would definitely be more than just you. And to be fair, once after a while, trying something different is at least something. What, that time? I dodged that perfectly. I was underneath it. I mean, to be fair, based on what I've seen on like the Soulsborne, like the Dark Souls subreddit and things, it's not uncommon for these games to have not the best grabbing hitboxes. Too soon. Come on. Come on. Sake. Look! It's so annoying. I am pressing the dodge button. My cat's on my bed. She's been on my bed all morning. All day, sorry. I mean, it was all morning. She woke me up this morning and she's been there. She went downstairs for a little bit and then came back up again. There he is, but fuck child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Oh, for fuck's sake. The grab attack isn't fair. If you don't dodge it, if you dodge it but not enough, like if you're just off with it, then it still does damage to you. It's just not in the same way. It doesn't at least grab you. Yep, it's fine. Too soon. This one's not gonna go anywhere. There's an item there on the floor. It's almost like it doesn't want me standing next to it. I just noticed it just there. The fact that it can dodge out of the way just by its like movement animation, pulling its head slightly above your sword after you've pressed the button is annoying. Everything about this fight is annoying. From the way it moves, from the way it's shaped, to the way it attacks. So the way it fucking actually no, at least it's not a boss that talks to you. Bosses that talk to you just add insult to injury. Not specifically because they always like try to insult you, but because you just end up hearing the same lines over and over again. Like, put these foolish ambitions to rest. Look at that! My sword I'm almost certain the hitbox just doesn't extend below, like, that far below. Can't wait till we have hitboxes that are identical to the actual shape of it. Actually, no, I don't know if that would be necessarily a good thing to do. I fucking despise this fucking hitbox. Just hit it! I got it, it's a great sword. It's meant to be able to hit from a fucking distance. Da 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 da. What else have I got? Anything? I don't think I do actually. I don't know if there's anything specifically designed. I could try using this. Fuck it. It's the same thing. It's probably the same length as well. I could use the berserk sword. That's long, isn't it? Hark now hear the angels sing, a king was born today. Ugh. A man will sin forevermore, in spite of Christmas Day. The title of the stream is lying now. I should have changed it. I'm not going to, but I should have done. What are you doing, camera? What the fuck was that? There's one enemy in the entire arena. Just fucking log onto it. There is not a single situation where I wouldn't want that to work. Come on. Oh, this is quite possibly the most that I'm committing a war crime. Bosses like this make me think that collective punishment should be okay and all dragons need to experience it. Ugh. Da, 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 da. I don't know why I've got that in my head. It's not even Christmas. I haven't even thought about that song like in 7 years. Yeah, of this. I didn't have any stamina that time, that was fine. Where's the jab him in the eye button? Just stick my thumbs in his eyes. What the fuck? Da, da, da. It's like, what's this? Oh, it's interesting. I don't get. Are these single-use items? That's consumable. Okay, so that's how it works. Is it in here? Wait. Yeah, no, it would be. Hold on. Oh no, it would be here if I was looking for those spears that I got ages ago that I'm to summon a dragon. Not summon. No, wait, would it be this? No. It doesn't matter. This sword does seem to be doing a little bit more damage than the other one was. The other one has bleed, but I have only gotten limited effect out of bleed, considering the amount of time it takes between actually being able to hit it. So, yeah. I feel like my best bet is to get as much damage out of each hit as opposed to going for the long run with bleed. Oh, that attack doesn't, like, follow you. Or maybe it does, and I just... I got caught in his bloody tail. They knew what they were doing with that tail being curved like that. Definitely knew what they were doing. I don't think... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think... Oh, it does follow you. In the triple combo that he does that ends with the stabbing of the ground, I don't think I actually need to dodge that final hit if I'm up close to him. What are you doing? I saw someone call a fight in Lies of P that I really enjoyed bad because the camera was bad. And it's like, if you're going to call fights in Lies of P bad because of the camera, then you're going to have to call every fight in Elden Ring bad. And Sekiro. And every fucking game FromSoft has put out, if you're going to say that. It's like my favourite fight in Lies of P that someone was like, oh, I didn't like it, it was fucking shit because the camera was bad. No, what are you doing? Why is the hitbox now okay? Why is the fucking visual box, the bounding box, and the hitbox are like 8 different things? And none of them work how you want them to. I think it's collision box, not bounding box. I don't know what bounding box is. If I change my opinion and say that I love this boss, then maybe I'll get good at it enough to be able to beat it. Oh, I love that happens, actually. The way that he attacks like this in the 3 combo, that then goes into a 4 if you're not paying attention, if you know, not good enough. I love that. Yeah, I like that. And I like that what he's about to do now is this. Yeah. I'm glad that I'm glad that he's got a second phase as well. I'm also, what I was going to say is I'm glad that he delayed his tail whip attack. Okay, this is a nice feature, actually. I should instead be praising the hitbox instead of saying that it's bad because I can't hit him. I should be praising the hitbox. You know, put it on r/hitbox porn. That looks like a very nice attack to actually try and dodge. I can't wait until I get a chance to. I'm gonna put permanent teeth marks in this if I do that, aren't I? Da 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 da. Oh, here it is, my favourite boss of the DLC. Hi, Bale. Oh, already? You treat me. You spoil me, you do. Yeah, you don't want me to be near. Yeah, we all want some space occasionally, don't we? Right. Nice little attempt there, you cheeky bitch. Reminds me a little bit of Deathwing, this guy does. Not much. Maybe more. He hasn't got the right kind of horns or head or face or size, but you know. Also, Deathwing can talk and turn into a human, but yeah, but you know, we don't talk about that part. Come on, get up. It's alright. Bale ain't gonna hurt you. Bale, best boss in the game. Don't know what happened there, but I suppose that's actually a good part of it. It actually adds difficulty to the boss. I'm gonna do some extreme. Actually, no, I want to do one hand because I want it as fast as possible. Get rid of the shield. Just take some stamina. There's a beautiful guy. Can't even fucking hit him with it. even when I'm fucking rubbing my nose inside his creases, I still can't hit him with the dagger. Okay. No. This guy's got a lot of bleed resistance. Off. There we go. Finally got a little bit of bleed off on him. Can I go into the second phase now? Yeah, there it is. I think I would like this boss infinitely more if it was in a game that wasn't a Soulsborne game. Yep, that's fine, that's fair. No. Yeah, sure. I like that. No, I like that he goes off screen, so you have to use your brain to predict when he would come down. Yeah, that's a good feature. I should change. I'm just changing the way that I think. Now I don't hate anything. Actually, everything about a boss that one could dislike, I actually think's a good idea. Maybe I should try a different weapon. That's not, you know, the shit one that I have been using. Do I have anything else equipped? No, I don't. I don't have any gloves equipped. Can I do that? I can go to medium load, so I don't know why I don't. I'm not trying to parry or anything, and I think I can dodge these attacks if I'm careful. Maybe like holy damage. Maybe if I use this. Maybe if instead of swiping, I start stabbing. To be fair, the dagger did well. It did better than I anticipated doing. Oh, never mind. I'm not stabbing. I'm swiping. He also seems to be a little bit resistant to this kind of damage. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, this weapon is. He does not really think much about this weapon. Can't get away from him because he dives at me when doing that attack. Knowing that Miyazaki has never beaten any of his games makes me, like, in this very moment, physically angry. Or at least hasn't beaten Elden Ring. What's that? Why is there a skull just it's a skull? Oh, that must have been one of the things that I saw earlier as well. Alright, let's stop doing that. If I was I could use a throwing blade. Oh, that sounds great. If I was a giant dragon, what would I be weak to? I mean, he was I'll try the Great Sword Surgery. The holy damage seemed like it was doing alright, so I could just go back to that if push comes to shove. Just quick. Yeah, the other sword was doing more damage. What are you doing? What is it doing? What are you doing, Bale? You can't just turn yourself around to use your That's not how this works. Yep. That's alright. I thought I dodged. What the fuck is the camera doing? It's fucking despicable. I mean, no, it's not. The camera is fine. It's just, it's the added challenge The game would be infinite. It would be too easy if the camera didn't work. Worked. Sorry. Yeah, you I'm pretty certain you do. Pretty certain you do less damage if you don't hit his head. I think his head's where you want to be hitting. Oh, slight change of plan. Not that much of a plan. Fuck's sake. I can't one-shot it. I can't even get any chances to hit it. Look, every time I fucking do anything, it just attacks, and I can't... There is not a single time where I get a chance to hit it. Excuses? Fucking you try and do it. Eh. My nose. Right. Imagine going back in time and showing this exact screen, this exact fight to someone playing Dig Dug. I think they would become religious there on the spot. Ugh. This fight just isn't fun. It's just annoying. Look at that, I've done less than half of his health, and I have no healing items left. Get up! Fucking hit him. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go. My cat wants to go somewhere else. Hold on. Where are you? There she is. Give me a sec. Yeah. Oh, I've got a sock caught in my wheel. Let me. I forgot. Let's go back to this. This weapon was like fine. I think it's a little bit longer as well, so it's slightly better for that. I wish I had like a long but light. I could use no, because they don't. They just do a lot of stabbing. The what's it called? The Milady sword. Look at that. What? Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. What are you doing? Oh, fucking, let me just... Why can I only lock onto his head? Right. Yes, 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 I know. Yeah, I just don't have to dodge that. Come on, for fuck's sake. It's just annoying. The camera was staring at the boss and it was like, no, I'm not gonna lock onto those. Fucking kill yourself. Hold on. Da 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 da. Soon. Da-na-na. It's cool that his fire attacks get infused with lightning, like visually. I think they do. I don't think that's in the first phase. Oh no, they do have lightning in it. Well, there's a specific attack I'm looking for, but it seems like they do. Yeah, no, they do. Oh, make up your mind whether or not your body wants to do damage or not. Sometimes it just pushes me out of the way, and sometimes it does damage, and it's fucking annoying. What are you doing? Fucking, sure, I don't want to sprint away from that. It's fine. I wasn't pressing the B button. It's alright. I would fucking a slight fucking walk away from the Demon King. I don't do that, you bellend. Stop that. The B button's a myth. Ow. Da, 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 da. What's the dog barking at? Well, they see I'm busy. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Give me a sec. Alright. I'm about 4 hours and I'm not having fun, so I'm leaving. Also because some guy has just walked into the house and started walking around holding a meat cleaver and is waving it in my eyes. So I'll be back next time I stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am probably not gonna play this because this boss is boring. This boss isn't fun, but I don't know. We'll see. So that's it for today. It's a rapid end, I know, but I don't know if I'm needed downstairs. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I beat Radahn, and that was the goal of the stream. So I've done my goal. I did the goal. So yes, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye bye. I'm very I'm not salty. Bye bye.